can.
Do you have any plastic surgery?
Yes.
Fake tits?
Yeah.
Lip fillers?
Yeah.
BBL?
What?
BBL?
No, but thank you.
No, but okay.
No.
Lipo?
Yes, to put into the
titties.
Yes.
Can you really be authentic? You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You went there, right?
That's understandable.
You know what I mean?
Understandable. But I was truthful about it, so you asked me and I was like, yeah, absolutely, I did do that. And so that is me at this point, right?
Perhaps in your physical appearance, you're inauthentic. In
the sense of like, are you all naturally yourself? Well, yeah, I mean, I answered that. I said no. Gotcha. I kind of meant more authentic in personality. Like, there's no smoke and mirrors. I'll be like true, like to
you're
myself.
Honest and upfront about
I'm
who
true
you
to
are.
myself. But yeah, I do like partake in some.
There's very few women
surgery.
who are truly authentic. I mean, we all color our hair, we all wax our eyebrows. Most girls wear makeup. Like,
there's degrees.
There's degrees of athenicity, but.
Well, because what I was...
Ryan wants the armpit hair.
What the... No. Whoa. There's
now that's
grooming.
authentic.
You want some armpit hair?
There's grooming, and then there's BBLs and like all that kind of crazy shit. What I see on dating apps, I'll see like a woman who's like, oh, I'm really about people who are real and genuine and authentic. And every single photo of them on the dating app, full face of makeup, filter, lip filler, fake tits. I'm like, bruv. You are not authentic in your physical appearance. You are, in fact, you're kind of misrepresenting your physical appearance on the dating app, and it's pretty, I think it's very inauthentic. You could, not just in your physical appearance, but the fact that you are misrepresenting, because obviously for both men and women, physical appearance is very important. Physical attractiveness is very important. I think probably most girls here would agree. I think men probably care a little bit more about physical appearance than women do.
I would say a lot more.
I think women care about it quite a lot, but I think probably men are pretty invested in it. So when you're misrepresenting on these dating apps, big old fake titties, lip fillers, makeup, face filters.
Wait, are you?
And there's not one photo of you that's like, here's me without any makeup. I think that's akin to a man basically lying about his career. Oh, I'm rich. I'm a doctor. I'm an attorney.
Well, don't you think that like maybe like the guy would be like, I want to get on a FaceTime with you, get to know you a little bit before we go out onto a date, and then maybe they would
face of makeup and they're using good lighting and not like.
That's fair. I think something for me personally. So I've something that I struggle with, because obviously I am a content creator and I'm on like TikTok and different things like that. And so when I came into the sphere as making that kind of content, I was like struggling with like, why don't I look like all the other girls I'm seeing? And so I fell into like those things. And so it seems like it does help you make more money to do that. But then something that I was able to kind of like test out with my particular following is a lot of them wanted me to start going live. A lot of them wanted me to go live on Twitter. And I was just really honest with them. And I was like, look, I feel awkward because there's always like a filter on and things like that. And so like I'm sitting here like being vulnerable and I'm not on a filter and blah, blah, blah. And I was just really honest about it because I was like, I feel like look one this way, but now I'm representing like my true self, and people were really kind. They were like, we like you better this way, like keep coming on Twitter. Awesome. Like, you know, so I don't know if it really is necessarily, it's kind of,
and this is exactly
does that give you
why,
any kind of like answer to some of that, or more information?
I'm not sure, but this is exactly why we ought to elevate women who are just moving in their natural beauty and don't feel like, if we're elevating fucking Kim Kardashian, of course fucking a ton of young women who are impressionable are gonna be like, whoa, I don't look like that. Okay, let me go get a fucking BBL. Let me go get some fake tits. Let me go get lip filler. Let me fuck up my face. Let me go get botched. I don't think we should be, I don't know.
What are these 20-year-olds gonna look like in 20 years with all this filler? Like, it's going to be insane.
Can I say
I
you
think
have
guys are
direct
a lot
light
nicer
coming
about
down
it
on
than
me,
you
so
think.
I look like really bad on this show.
What?
You look amazing,
Like coming
Amy.
straight down.
This studio has fantastic
good.
lighting. Okay, you guys look very
I'm
fun.
curious to know your thoughts on something, Brian, and
What's
you
up?
guys as well. So
What's up?
I have a friend. He met a girl on a dating app, and she looked incredible on the app, like amazing. She drove from Fort Lauderdale to Miami to come down and meet with him. They met up in the apartment briefly for drinks before going out on the town, and this girl looked nothing like any of her pictures. Now, I don't necessarily agree with how he handled it. What he did was he said, okay, let's go downstairs. We're going to go to the club. They walked downstairs and he said, oh, I left my phone in my apartment. He went back upstairs and texted her and he said, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just not about it. Like, and honestly, like,
I think that's okay.
be
to
a little
do.
bit more authentic with what you're marketing.
Yeah, I think.
My man.
I mean, I think probably.
Curved.
Shout out, Tim.
I think
I
he
don't-
handled that okay.
I mean, perhaps he could have done it in a more.
No, I think
Respectful way. I know.
Yeah, you
I
can do it in
know
a
he
respectful
could.
way, but if you catfish the absolute hell out of somebody, like, and then you curve that person, it's like whatever, you know. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd
I
be
mean-
so mad if I got super catfished by a chick like that.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I think
It'd be the worst.
I think I have a pretty good eyeball, like a vision for when.
The girl's
like
overly
it's-
filtered and
Yeah, but I think some men are not quite as attuned to like, oh, it's the filter.
No, because I couldn't tell when I first started. I was like, oh my God, why does everyone look absolutely perfect?
Yeah. So
It took me a long time to figure it out.
So
What do they think is gonna happen though when they like see the person in real life?
Well, that's what's
it's just weird.
that's what is happening with a lot of like Instagram models is they put so many filters and so many different things on, and then when people meet them in real life, they look nothing.
And I think that's really
seeing
sad.
They have like those pages that out them, and you see the ones that
Yeah.
really.
Oh,
I just
Instagram
think it's going to be
reality,
really
yeah.
sad when you're an old lady looking
Yes.
back at those pictures with your friends, your family, those selfies of you. Like you're going to look back on them with regret for not embracing the beauty that you
The beauty
had.
that you were at that point.
and
Because
you're-
I know I look
It's
back
not
at
even-
why I find me
when
on
I was
Facebook
19 and I'm
and-
like, oh, I was awful. And you look back at 19 now and
You're
I
like,
was
wow, yeah.
dang, I wish I could look like 19 again.
Like I feel like
So,
you're depriving your future self of
100%.
those
and
feelings.
your kids and
Yes.
so many other things. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I used to Facetune a lot of pictures and stuff like that, and I literally deleted, like, my Instagram has very minimal pictures on it. I deleted every single Facetune picture, every picture that was edited, and
Well, I get why women do it because, like, if it's kind of like, let's say you're a professional athlete and everybody else is on steroids and you're not, your career prospects are going to be minimized because you're not, you know, you're not doing the status quo everyone else is doing. You're not able to be competitive with the other athletes. So I mean, it makes sense to me why women do it because almost every other woman is blasted in full face of makeup, filters, and like,
become
and it's hard.
normalized.
It's
Makeup's not enough anymore.
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
you gotta fucking blast
Yeah,
filters,
you have
do
like
Photoshop.
straight up AI like changing the structure of women's faces.
There was
This
an
is-
Giving them lip
there's an
filters.
AI on Instagram. She has her entire like she's not even a real person, and she has
there's a lot of pages like that.
she has like
you know what's
500,000
crazy?
followers, and she's not even real.
You know what's crazy is like dudes will figure out how to make women in AI,
Yeah.
and then they'll like interact with the women.
Other dudes.
That
Yeah,
they've
they'll interact
made.
with the dudes. No, they'll
Yeah.
interact with like so like say like I was one of these guys. I like go on an AI, create a profile for some like fake AI girl. Then a bunch of dudes start following the girl, and then they'll message the guys that are following them, and be like, "Oh, hey, baby," all
The
this stuff.
ultimate catfish.
Then they will
Send me money.
make nude photos of the woman through AI, open an OnlyFans, and then guys will buy that.
Smart.
It's like it's
And the
it's,
guys
it's
know that
evil,
they're
but it's like
buying
an insane
an
hustle.
AI?
No,
they don't.
What?
no idea.
And the guys know that they're buying an AI OnlyFans?
I mean, it's like usually like dumb dudes that are following these like
okay,
women.
okay.
You know,
I
like
think
if
if
you
you look close.
really look at it, you can tell it's
Yeah.
fake.
Because she's
but, like,
imposed in Italy, and she's imposed in.
well, you can
like-
tell because like you'll look at the details on the body, and you can tell like.
hands.
that's
And
not
nobody's
quite-
that
If you look at
perfect.
the hands,
Yeah.
together.
The
But the
hands are always fucked up.
the AI girls are like unbelievably beautiful in terms of like the symmetry of their faces and
insane.
stuff. So guys
It's
will
insane
follow it and be
stuff.
like, "Oh my gosh,"
We-
and then they buy their OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh.
It's a freaking crazy
Watch out,
time.
AI chicks are coming for your jobs. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, just really
AI is
quick, when it
coming
comes
for
to the
everyone's
plastic
jobs.
surgery stuff, like, my personal position is, let's say, take a girl who had an A cup or she was totally flat. I would prefer that than her with big giant fake titties, you know, or like her butt's not that big. I prefer like a I prefer flat
Big
butt
giant fake titties.
than like BBL. Or I'd even prefer a girl with a little, if she got a little belly fat. Like when you, if you bend over like this, you're gonna get a little scrunch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Unless your body fat percentage is really fucking low. Like if you're bending over or something, you're gonna get a little belly. So I'd prefer a little belly than a girl who has the lipo belly. You know what I'm saying?
Love that about you, but
Thin lip.
but the
Thin lip.
numbers
Give me a
don't
thin
lie.
lip over the lip filler.
Before I became an OnlyFans creator, I've only been doing OnlyFans for less than a year, but I was a stripper for the last 11 years.
Word.
And when I was smaller chested, yes, I made good money, but after I got the little work done or whatever,
You got-
my money went up every time I did
Really?
something different. Every single time my money.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah. So I mean,
I get it, I guess, but
you're
Give me
few
some-
and far in between.
give me some fucking
Brian.
A-cups over some giant fucking fake titties. That's all I'm saying.
Well, let's say
I'm
Brian's
right-
talking
right
about
there
the
with you.
context of dating versus being in a strip club where they're like explicitly going there to get like turned
That's
on,
true,
right?
that's
Versus
true.
a guy who's looking to date that ideal kind of girl.
That makes sense.
I mean, but even like if I'm thinking.
Even sexually?
Well, I'm thinking, yeah, even sexually.
You're turned off by it? Like even
I-
for
I
like
would-
a one
I-
night
I-
stand or
I-
something?
Yes.
personally
Like,
am.
Yes,
yeah.
I would prefer like a more natural, even if she got. Okay, so
Itty
the
bitty
comparison-
titty committee? Like you're all about it?
I am the fucking.
big labia
I am
matter.
the
Yeah.
co-chair of the itty bitty titty committee, whatever the fuck it's called.
Amazing.
You'd have 3 people.
What's that?
You'd have three subscribers.
Well, you know what's crazy? If you look at Greek sculptures or ancient sculptures, right, of women, they don't have
Makes
these
sense.
giant fucking knockers. They've got like what? They got A cups or B cups. They're not like, you know what I mean.
You know what my
That's
problem
beauty.
is
Right.
with women who get a lot of work done? I feel like I'm getting catfished as to what my children's genetics
So
Yes,
true.
that's a very good point.
So
So you,
true.
That's very-
you ask
that's a
them.
very good
You ask them for
Very good
pictures
point.
of themselves.
before they got the work done. I mean, I can spot it from like a mile away, but like if I was with a chick and I found out she had a ton of work done, I'd be like, yo, what do you
look at what
do you
their
have?
Well, what's a
Look like-
ton?
Yeah.
I mean, women will like totally change what their faces look like, you know, and then you have no idea what the original even looked like. Like some women will get like crazy nose jobs where their nose will look totally different from what it looked like before, and it's like I want to know what that looked like before.